Welcome to the Weekly Freelance Bar Podcast.
Hi, everyone.
So today, we're going to dive into some really interesting tech developments, stuff that could impact how you create content, manage your online presence, maybe even just get work done.
Yeah, we've been looking at things like AI music generation, some social media trends, platform revivals even.
Right, and operating system features, productivity tools, lots going on.
Basically, we've sifted through it all, and our mission is just to pull out the key bits. What's actually relevant and interesting for you?
Okay, let's start with AI music. YouTube's got something new.
Yeah, it's called the Music Assistant. It's an AI tool, and the idea is creators can generate their own free instrumental tracks just using prompts.
Oh, interesting. So you just type what you want, like upbeat synth track.
Pretty much. Describe the mood, genre, whatever. Then you can review it, download it. It's rolling out to people with creator music access.
That sounds potentially huge for video creators. I
Yeah.
mean, background music and copyright can be such a headache.
Absolutely. It could really democratize access to custom music, but does it make everything start to sound a bit samey? That's maybe a question.
Yeah, will uniqueness suffer? We'll see. Okay, shifting gears a bit. What about this LinkedIn trend? The plastic action figures.
Oh, right. Using AI image generators to make little action figure versions of yourself for LinkedIn profile.
Has it, like, blown up?
Well, not really. Not compared to, say, that Studio Ghibli art trend we saw. It's mostly marketers, some thought leader types playing with it, not seeing major CEOs jumping on board.
So what does that tell us? Maybe about AI content on professional sites.
It kind of makes you wonder about stickiness, doesn't it? What kind of AI-generated stuff actually resonates long-term versus just being a novelty? Authenticity might still win out there.
Feels a bit fleeting, maybe. Okay, speaking of platforms, Dig is trying something. A
Oh,
revival.
yeah, they're launching an early access group called Groundbreakers. You pay a small one-time fee, $5, I think it was,
$5. What for?
to reserve your username, apparently deter bots. And the money
Wow.
goes to a nonprofit the community chooses. Plus you get, sneak peeks and a badge.
Huh. Why Dig? Why now? Is it nostalgia?
Could be. Or maybe there's an appetite for something different from the big algorithm-heavy platforms.
Yeah.
That fee, even small, might attract a more, invested user base from the start.
Like a filter, almost.
Yeah.
Interesting idea. Okay, let's move to something more behind the scenes. Microsoft's recall feature.
Right. This is for the new Copilot Plus PCs. It essentially takes screenshots of your activity constantly so you can kind of rewind and find things.
Whoa, okay. I remember hearing about security concerns. It got delayed, right?
Exactly. Big privacy questions. So they delayed it, made it opt-in only, you can pause it, trying to address those worries.
So the upside is productivity finding that thing you looked at hours ago. But the downside?
Is pretty significant privacy risk, potentially. Having that constant visual log, users really need to weigh that trade-off carefully, even if it's opt-in.
Definitely one to watch. Now, Canva, they're expanding quite a bit with AI, aren't they?
They really are. They've unveiled things like Canva Sheets, Canva Code, basically pushing to be this all-in-one workspace.
Sheets and code. So spreadsheets encoding within Canva?
Yeah, alongside the design stuff. And an AI chatbot to help you use it all. The goal seems to be attracting office teams, businesses, trying to reduce the need to jump between lots of different apps.
An integrated approach, that could really change workflows, couldn't it, if it works smoothly?
For sure. If you can do your design, check some numbers, maybe tweak some code snippet all in one place, that reduces a lot of friction, could be appealing.
Okay, and one last one, Netflix. They're testing AI search.
Yeah, using OpenAI, it's being tested, I think, in Australia and New Zealand right now, just on iOS.
And it lets you search differently, not just titles or actors.
Right. More nuanced stuff, like searching by mood or specific plot points or themes. Find me a funny movie about mistaken identity set in Italy. Stuff like that.
Ah, okay. That could actually be really useful for discovery, finding those hidden gems.
Totally. It could really change how we find what to watch next on these massive streaming platforms, potentially surfacing content you'd just never stumble upon otherwise.
So from AI making music to AI helping us find shows, it's really weaving itself into everything online.
Absolutely. It makes you think, which of these things will actually stick and have a big impact on how you work or spend your time online. Lots to consider. That's all for this week. Remember to follow us on YouTube, blueskyandx.com for hourly news updates. Stay connected.